Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're all having a most wonderful Sunday evening. It is Sunday today, yes. Back here with another art stream today. And today I'm gonna be trying to make some materials for a little game dev project that I have. We'll see how it goes. I'm still not 100% certain over what I'm doing, quite honestly. But we will see how things go. I'm gonna start off with some sculpting. I do kind of wanna. Oh, whoops. Object mode, shade, smooth. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, there we go. And for some reason my keybinds don't save. Assign shortcut 1. Then clay strips, assign shortcut 2. And then I want crease, assign shortcut 3. Then smooth is 4. Scrape is 5. And elastic deform, I believe, is a pretty good one. 6. Okay. There is another button that I... There it is, W. Okay. I wasn't sure how to get it. Oh, Lord. Okay, maybe decrease the strength. Might have been a bit too much. Modeling smooth. Wasn't sure if I had actually properly enabled it to be smooth. Might need to swap just for a moment. We will see how this goes. I'm currently just kind of experimenting. Not entirely certain what I'm doing just yet. Let's switch back to this. Oh, Lord. The smoothing might be a bit too strong. Actually, 20 should be pretty decent-ish. Clay strips kind of flattens things a bit too much. This almost looks like some form of cloth material. Could also work like some form of foil, like tin foil. That's not the intended effect though. Still interesting though. Gonna have to work a bit more with it. I mean, kind of could also work as some form of stone. Maybe. I think I would need to look at some stone references though. It could be a fairly decent stone texture. Did I just crash the program? Nah, just had a little hiccup. Should probably add some subdivisions soon. Hello, welcome in. Henrik, words are hard right now. Modeling in Blender, I see. Well, I'm not really modeling, I'm sculpting. The only good thing this program has, pretty much, without any added add-ons. But welcome in, how is your Sunday going? Let me add some subdivisions. Simple. Or actually, do I want Catmull Clark now? That is the question. Yeah, I do want some Catmull Clark. Subdivisions. Let's apply that and continue. Adding some more detail. Blender has more than you think. I know, but the only good thing about this is pretty much the sculpting. I know what Blender has to offer. Quite a bit. It's going well, just trying to get my art skills back. Yeah, same here. It's been a long summer without much arting done, so I'm just trying to get back into it. I wanted to do some art over the summer, but I didn't end up doing much at all. It's been kind of years for me, so I'm trying new stuff for it. Hell yeah, as you should. Trying new stuff is generally a good idea to also get your motivation back. Getting into new stuff can be a bit invigorating and might reignite that art passion. So trying out new stuff is always a great idea. Should work a bit more on outer edges here. Like before I did mostly just stuff like backgrounds or random character faces from games, but now I'm trying out drawing human poses and bodies. Hell yeah. That is definitely a good practice as well. I should do a bit more of that myself. I just never find the time or motivation, both at the same time. But now I have some motivation for game dev stuffs, so I am gonna capitalize on that. Starting to look a bit better now. What's sculpting then? I'm trying to go for some dirt ground-ish. Just general like forest dirt. Let me see if I can find a good idea, well, a good picture to show what I'm going for. I mean, something like this, I suppose, is what I'm gonna go for. Just starting off with the general dirt, the earth. Gonna add some stones and maybe other stuff later on. We will see. But starting off with the dirt. Guten Abend, welcome in, T. I hope you're having a most wonderful Sunday evening. How are you doing? How did your gym session go? What are we working on? Gonna try to make some form of like forest dirt material. Something like this-ish. Starting off with the dirt, and I'm gonna be adding some stones and pebbles later on. But for now, just making the dirt texture. Sounds like fun, Coley. So what's this game gonna be about? For now, I don't know. Just trying to work on my asset making skills first. I have some mechanics already, but obviously I don't want to talk about them because that would be spoilers. We'll see eventually when the time comes. But for now, just practicing. My legs are jelly, are like jelly, but I definitely could have gone harder. I don't know. If your legs are like jelly, then I say you had a really good session. By the way, what level are you in Palia? I don't remember. 60 something, probably. Did I hear Palia? Yes, you did indeed. Me and T have been playing it quite a bit recently. And it is a fantastic chill experience. I think it is time for another level of subdivisions to get some more. They're like jelly, but I didn't feel like it was gonna go arse over tits when walking down the stairs out of the gym. That's when I know it was a good session. Alright. Well done. You know yourself best. I'm not gonna argue with you. If you say that you could have gone harder, then I believe you. To me, it sounds like a good session, though. I have been wanting to play it, but from the look of it, it makes me feel like a game to play with friends. You don't necessarily have to play with friends. It's not needed at all, really. But it is enjoyable to play it with friends. I think I've spent most of my time in Palia on my own. but I've definitely played quite a bit with T. Yeah, T is playing alone right now. Me too, for sure. Yeah. It is nice to play with friends, and there are some benefits, for sure, but it is absolutely something you can play on your own, and you can make friends online. I mean, that the game gives me vibes to just play with friends. Okay, okay. Sure. Fair. Let me add some more subdivision. Okay. Do I need to reapply the smooth shading each time I do the subdivision? No, it just looks a little wonky though. Maybe I shouldn't use such a small brush. The thing. Okay. I'll still have it applied. Wonderful. Hello, welcome in, Jay. I hope you're having a most wonderful Sunday evening. How are you doing? How is this weekend treating you? Have you done anything fun? Anything interesting, or just been chilling like me? What material are you trying to make? And I'm doing good. I am currently going for some form of... I should honestly just keep it over here. I'm trying to make some form of dirt ground texture. Starting off with the dirt earth itself, and then I'm gonna be adding some pebbles a bit later on. Just trying to get better, experiment, and, oh yeah, improve my material making skills. I will be having book club later tonight, but other than that, I haven't done anything special. Alright, well, sounds like a chill weekend then. Wonderful. By the way, hey Coley, do you know any good videos where I can learn a way to make a video in Unity itself? Making videos in Unity is generally not a good idea. You can. I would recommend looking up the what's it called? Something timeline, I guess. Unity timeline. Yeah, just timeline, I guess. Well, I guess Brackeys. Brackeys is always a good option. Creating a timeline. There you go. And then, let's see. Yeah, this is where you can just move stuff in engine and save it to the timeline. And what does the result look like? You can even switch cameras. So what does it look like? Can we just play it? There you go. Alright, I guess this is a good enough video. Found the exact video you're having there. Alright, perfect. I would suggest that one. Brackeys are a great source of game dev stuff, especially when it comes to Unity. So check that video out, and that should probably help you with what you're trying to achieve. Remember me talking about a series called Apothecary Diaries? I don't think so. My memory is not the greatest, unfortunately. Yeah, I just finished reading that today, as it was for book club, and tonight at 9 p.m. we're going to talk about it, our thoughts and everything. It was a bit annoying as the chapters are so long. Alright, well done. I hope you enjoyed talking about that, even if it was a bit annoying. But despite the chapters being long and annoying to deal with, what did you think about the story itself overall? I think I'm having a bit too high spikes. I should probably try to use the fill tool. Fill. Yeah, that doesn't smooth out things too much. Okay, that works pretty decently. Oh yeah. Definitely, that makes it kind of look muddy as well. I like that. The fill tool was definitely a good idea. Oh fuck yeah. Get back to the brush. Ooh. Maybe decrease the strength now? Yeah. A bit more fill. No, not flat, more smooth. Over here, maybe. Okay. Wonderful. Back to this now. I shall go into the depths of the coal mine. Alright, enjoy your luck and good luck with your Unity video. Wish you the best of luck with that. It is really good even if it's long. The story is very similar to the Sherlock Holmes, but more episodic and played out in 15th century China. It focused a lot on medicine and poison, but it also made me feel smart as a lot of the riddles and problems the main character was encountering was easy to figure out, but explained in a big boy smart way. I see, I see. Sounds like a good time then. Glad you enjoyed it, despite it being, you know, long and annoying to read, I suppose. There's also, let me just have a sip first. It was a lot to read with big dialogues and monologues, which made it feel longer than it actually was. The series itself ain't finished, so we just read what was released in English, which was 58 chapters. Alright. Sounds like quite a bit. But interesting. Do you know what you're gonna be reading next, since it's not finished yet? Let's save before it crashes again. Yes, I do know what we're reading, since I'm something called a librarian, which means that I help to co-host a book club event. But we are reading a Finnish series called Carnival. Okay, okay, cool. Cool, cool. What is that one about? If you have like a little quick summary or something. Okay, I do think it might be time to add some more subdivision. Then maybe play around a bit more with fill again. Haven't read it myself, but here is a synopsis of it. Nice friend Karuko is missing, and the only clue to his disappearance is a mysterious bracelet. One day, while traveling, a young thief named Garaki saves Nei from a monster and takes an immediate interest in the trinket he carries, as it is the insignia of a circus. Of Circus, an elite group who travels the world capturing notorious criminals. Together, the two decide to track down Circus and see if they've taken Karuko. But luckily, the group finds that wasn't the full thing. Okay. Unfortunately, they had no idea who Karuko is or why he had one of their identity bracelets, but in the hopes of getting to the bottom of the matter, they offered their assistance. Now, Nai, Garaki, and their new friends set forth to find Karuko, but with more questions piling up each day, will it be possible to achieve their goal? Okay, interesting. When it comes to these monsters, is it more like horror monsters or typical fantasy monsters? Hello there, welcome in, Ira. I hope you're having a most wonderful Sunday evening. It is Sunday, yes. I have already established that. I have no idea, actually. Alright then. Interesting. Okay, yep, time for another subdivision. Add. Sub. We're up to 1 million vertices now. How many? Oh, 1 million polygons as well. But 2 million triangles. Wonderful. We can do one more subdivision after this, and then we should probably stop. But it does have sci-fi and supernatural as its genre tags. Okay. So it sounds kind of like horror-ish monsters then. Maybe. Let's see, let's use the fill tool again. A bit larger radius, lower strength though. Okay. No pictures or anything, just pictures of the colors. Oh, wait. I even tried to search it up, but there is nothing. Okay, I see. I am alive. How are you? I am also alive and I'm doing just fine. Just fine. It has been a very chill weekend for me, so I cannot complain. Whoops. There we are. A little lower strength maybe, and then we continue ravaging this material. Maybe even lower strength. Ooh. Starting to look like dirt, like a dirt ground, right? Sort of. It's getting there. It is a Josei, so the series may not be my thing, but I'm obviously going to give it a try. Josei means that the demographic it was made for is teen girls. Okay. Alright then. Well, it's good to give things a try, even if it's not aimed towards you. For sure. Yeah, right? It looks kind of dirty. Hehehe. Actually, I might correct my statement. It ain't for teen girls, just young adult women. Okay. I see. Ooh. Definitely liking the way it's looking at the moment. It looks like leather to me. You think this looks like leather? Don't think about the color. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Don't think about the color. Basic animal skin. Just think about the texture itself. I think it is the wrinkles that does it for me. Okay. The shiny brown color doesn't help. Yeah. For some reason, this color was the default setting for the sculpting mode after I added some add-ons. I'm not sure why, but I suppose it might be good for sculpting in some way. It does have some shine to it, which might help. It's definitely better than the default look. Feels more clear. Yeah, exactly. So I'm sticking to it. So you can see the details better. Indeed. Oh, be a disappointment on play Fortnite. So yeah, see you in a bit. Enjoy that, Jay. Somehow. But thank you for being here and lurking. I really appreciate it. Even if you're playing Fortnite. How does one enjoy Fortnite? That is the question, Ira. That is the question. Oh, that was quick. Thank you, Seribot. Right, there is more to Fortnite than just the Battle Royale nowadays, so I guess there is things to enjoy. Fun fact, Fortnite did not start out as a Battle Royale. It kinda just started out as a sandbox kind of game. Almost like Minecraft, but I think, I'm not sure if there was like a survival mode back then. Started out as survival. Thought it was like kind of both. Survival and just crafting and that sort of stuff. Well, building. Should start to use the fill a little bit as well. Just very lightly. All right, now we add another subdivision. And apply. Go back to sculpting, save. Then we add a little bit more detail before importing it into Substance Designer. Can I just flatten this little top part here? It's not really doing what I wanted to do. What if I use clay strips? Just And not the desired effect exactly. Let's just keep it as is. Fortnite started off as Save the World, which was the main game that was a survival similar to Minecraft, but it was heavier on the zombie side. Yeah. Then they made the Battle Royale as a side project since it had grown big, and the reason for it was they thought it would be fun to add their building system into a Battle Royale. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, thank you for informing us. I'm looking that up. I had definitely heard about Fortnite before it became a Battle Royale. I was just not interested in it. Then when it did become a Battle Royale, I was like, that sounds tedious. Like, building is interesting in a Battle Royale setting, absolutely. But the way building works in Fortnite, yikes. It's a bit too much. I don't know how to say it really. It's way too fast, I suppose. I wish that the focus on building would be to like build a fort to defend yourself in rather than just spamming up walls in the middle of a firefight. Isn't there a Battle Royale without the building system now in Fortnite? Yeah, there is. It has been in for like a year or two maybe. Never tried it. Yeah, I never tried it as well. I've seen Fortnite and I was like, nah, that's not for me. Yeah, Zero Build is what I play. As kids grinded the game a little too much and got too good at it. Yeah. When it comes to shooters and battle royales, I personally prefer something a bit more slow-paced, methodical, and tactical. That's why I really enjoyed PUBG when that was new. I played quite a bit of PUBG back in the day. Enjoyed the hell out of that, despite all the bugs. But then I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I kind of fell out. I'm just kind of tired of competitive games in general. I used to play a lot of Dota 2, and boy, do I regret that. To me, I prefer gunplay over building shield that block all the damage. Yeah, didn't even play online games lately. I used to play a lot of Overwatch. Yeah, I do enjoy online games. I absolutely still love MMORPGs. I mean, I've recently gotten into Pala. It's not an MMO, but it's an online Stardew Valley kind of thing. I don't know, I just enjoy having an open world where you can run into players and interact and help each other without, you know, having to compete for anything. I play D&D online. I guess that counts. That counts. It is an open world online game. But then Blizzard was being Blizzard a bit too hard. Yeah. I did enjoy Overwatch a lot when it first released. But then Blizzard became Blizzard as we know it today. I have played a lot of Mafia recently as it came to Game Pass, the definitive edition that is... it is the remastered version of it. Okay. I've heard about Mafia from a friend of mine who's a game developer. Well, he's lead environment artist at Sharkmob. He recently suggested I should play Mafia. So it is on my radar. Recently, during the summer sale, I think, I bought all of the Devil May Cry games, and I intend to play them at some point. I'm still not sure whether I should play them on stream or not. But the Devil May Cry games look like a lot of fun. Just a hacker, slasher kind of game. Mafia is a really fun and nice game. Okay. Devil May Cry 5 is my favorite. I have all of them. I'm fairly certain I bought all of them at least. I think I got like a collection with 1 through 3, and then I probably bought 4 and 5 separately. Let me check. Yeah, exactly. Devil May Cry HD collection, which include the 3 first games. And then 4 and 5. Still playing The Witcher 3. Takes a long time when I gotta play all the Gwent. You mean that you're playing Gwent with a whole lot of side quests? What is this Witcher 3 you're talking about? Never heard of it. Honestly, I had a hard time getting into Witcher. I am personally not very... I don't enjoy... Well, I am a person that prefers gameplay over story. So, my problem with Witcher was that it was a lot of dialogue, a lot of story. And for me, it kind of took over a bit too much. That's why I love games like Elden Ring, Sekiro, Dark Souls, because it is just almost pure gameplay with a bit of story here and there. And a lot of the story is in the gameplay itself. But when it came to Witcher 3, as I said, I had a hard time getting into it until I really got into Gwent. That's when I really started enjoying Witcher 3. Hilariously. And that's kind of what drove me to finish the game. I just had to collect all the cards. Also, a fun game you can play with friends is Grocery Store Simulator. Me and Zilla have been playing it a lot. My T, who is a dear friend of mine who's also in the chat, has been playing Grocery Store Simulator quite a bit. Was it Grocery Store Simulator? T, what have you been playing? If you're listening in. Have I added a bit too much detail? Supermarket Simulator, that's it. Okay. Close enough. Thank you for chiming in. But yeah, no co-op in that, unfortunately. Okay. That's a shame. Maybe one day. But I'll have to take a look at Grocery Store Simulator then. There is Grocery Store Sim and Supermarket Sim. The latter is single player, while Grocery Store is co-op. Okay, okay. I quite like that. Garrett is such a buffoon, though. No charisma. I think the amount of gratuitous violence is a bit too much. Yeah. I mean, to each their own. I love The Witcher 3. It is great. I will never deny that it is a fantastic game. It's just not really for me. It's very story driven, and I need a lot of gameplay. That's kind of why I started the DLC, but kind of dropped it later on. I might return to it at some point, but yeah. I think Farming Simulator has co-op. Oh my god. Have I? No, I don't think I've ever played any of these simulator games. Let me check my library here. I do have Tabletop Simulator, but that's a little different. Oh right, Hand Simulator. A friend of mine made me get this guy over here, and he made a few of us play this game. I don't want to talk about it. I do have Dream Daddy. That is a simulator game that I've played, but Tabletop Simulator is a little different. There's a lot of different kind of fun board games you can play with that. Let's see. I need a bard so I can talk some sense into people instead of just killing them all. Of course. Yes. You need a bard for that. And I'm back from the depths of hell. Welcome back, Henrik. I hope you had a wonderful time. Back to the grind, going to get Plat 2 soon. Good luck, Jay. Wish you the best of luck. Hand Simulator? Yeah, don't question it, Ira. You don't want to know what it's like. We actually streamed Hand Simulator a while back. Oh, several years ago. I say a while back. It is a clip that there's a clip of it that I just absolutely love. Let me see. Nope, please. What the hell just happened? I hate Windows 11. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Videos. Clips. All time. It's not one of my featured clips, no. More popular. There it is. A wild encounter. Oh my god, how 5 years ago? Jesus Christ. Alright, let me pause the music. Let me put on the audio. Should I? No. Okay, that's all good. Alright. Sorry to interrupt, but I reached level 2 heart with Rhett and he plans a date. Oh, well, yeah. Why am I crying over a video game character? He's so cute. Oh, love that. Alright. So, we're gonna watch a clip from 5 years ago where I played Hand Simulator with a group of friends. This was a Swedish stream, so you'll hear us speaking Swedish. Enjoy. Oh, wait. Sorry. I have my PC audio muted. There we are. Okay. Let's try again.
Ska bara...
Grabbing things was really fucking hard.
Jag har 2 pinnar. Och jag är jättehungrig.
As you can see.
Ja, men vi ska dö nu.
Du kan... Oh, Christian!
Oh shit!
Oh god. The fuck was this game?
Oh shit!
So he let go of the stick and it just kind of flew by my head.
Vad tog tiken vägen? Vad fan?
My friend died.
Hur snabbt dog
kan.
du?
Oh my god. The good old days. Alright. Let me put the music back on. There we are. Oh yeah. Alright, let me catch up with chat. Had a good time in hell? I mean, wouldn't you? It's kind of hot down there. Sounds like a fun time.
Swedish accent has been enabled.
Thank you for redeeming terrible Swedish accent. It has been quite a while since someone redeemed that. Honestly surprised that it's been so long. Dream Daddy when? Well, we did finish Dream Daddy. So never again. Of course, Coley has Dream Daddy. I mean, I think it was gifted to me. I don't remember. Chair Simulator. I have no Chair Simulator game. Baby Cole. It was quite a while ago indeed. Which game is that? Oh right, yes, Palja. It is Baby Cole indeed. Your hair is so long. Yeah, I used to have a bit longer hair back then. Before it became fairly... Well, my hair stopped... Well... Ay. It is hard to talk with accent. My hair became a little unhealthy and thin. So I've cut it down to kinda fix it. Might grow it out a bit longer soonish. Oh, Swedish coal sounds very weird. Why does it sound weird? No, Ira, why the terrible Swedish accent? Why not? From what I have heard, most of my viewers like my terrible Swedish accent. Twice in my hair is always thin. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, T. But yeah, my hair was very unhealthy for quite a while.
ASMR has been enabled.
Thank you for redeeming ASMR, T. I hope you're enjoying this. But yes, my hair was... it's top tier with the ASMR. Glad you enjoy it. But yes, for quite a while my hair was unhealthy, but that was like 2 to 3 years ago. My hair has definitely gotten a bit healthier since then. I am taking better care of my hair nowadays. But 5-6 years ago, I had longer hair that wasn't looking awful. Kinda miss those days, but it is what it is. Maybe time to grow it out again soon.
Word ban has been enabled.
Thank you for redeeming word ban, Jay. I appreciate it. Gonna have to really think about what I am saying. Do you people want me to suffer? This is looking decent. Yeah, suffer Coley. Alright. I see how it is. Let me have a little sip of my water, and you should also hydrate. With Swedish accent, banned word is very common, obviously. Indeed, indeed. But now you're making me overly cautious over what I say, which kinda just results in me talking less. Okay, dokie. Time to focus on the art. Let us appreciate the art. We'll try.
Change your color.
Thank you for redeeming. Color change. Let me change my color. That is purple. And then we have... There we go. Okie dokie. I appreciate your art. Thank you, Ira.
Swedish accent is now over.
I can speak normally now. I appreciate that you appreciate my art, Ira. Very much. That's not what I said. How disrespectful. Well, I can't say what you said because that word is banned. I am terribly sorry for disrespecting you, Ira. But I simply cannot say what you said. You don't appreciate that. Understandable. Is it about time to put this into Substance Designer? Maybe. Possibly. That's looking good. I really appreciate your leather looking dirt. It is really pretty sort of super realistic.
ASMR is now over.
Right, I forgot that ASMR was active for a moment there. Having to think about the word ban took quite a bit of my brain power. Well, it's kind of funny. Well, I appreciate that. Did you think it is funny? I try to be entertaining, somewhat. Oop, oh. Okay. Let's let the program think for a moment, and then we save so that we don't cry.
Word ban is now over.
I can now say like, however the fuck much I want. Damn it. Hahaha. Like, it is super duper funny that you can't say like it is likely the hardest you have done. I guess there is nothing like it. Can say it as much as I want now without consequences. You have no power over me. Boo. Okay. 400 channel points more and I have power view again. Well, I can always just refuse. This is my stream. I can just refund that and say, nah, fuck you. add a little bit of fill. Unity wants me to use Unity Hub now. Why? Because it's been like that for several years now. It is to manage your Unity version and update Unity if need to be. I've been able to use it without the hub because you have an older version, a very old version honestly, and you should update it to at least like 2021 version or something like that. Okay, let me add a bit more detail now after I've filled this thing. I have been, right, already read that. I have ice cream, hell yeah! Enjoy your ice cream, Iron. What kind of ice cream is it? Even now it makes me use the hub. The new ones aren't the same. Well, it's not the same, but it's generally better. Can't continue to live in the past, Henrik. You gotta move on. This song. Fields of Art Skellig, yeah, I love it. Witcher has so much good music. It is insane. It's just a beautiful game in general. Musically, artistically. Love it. Thank you. Chocolate. Hell yeah. Love me some chocolate ice cream. Chocolate is the best. The past is the best. Not necessarily, no. Sorry to tell you this, Henrik. There are some features that are just too good to let go of in the future. I'm running around Art Skellig just to hear this song. Yeah, very understandable. It is so good. Skellig is really funny, by the way. So many random Norwegian names. Yeah, love it. Just be aware, I might need to ask for some help in the future for the new version of Unity. I will try to help as much as I can, but I haven't used Unity since like 2019 or 2020. So it's been a while. I've been using Unreal Engine for a fair bit now. I should ask Zilla if he wants to play Grocery Store once he gets home tomorrow. Hell yeah, as you should. And I also need to ask Zilla about some of his cities, since our worlds are connected. Alright, alright. I have been wondering, is Unreal Engine better than Unity? Absolutely. For an artist, Unreal Engine is definitely better. Because Unreal has this blueprint system where you can create mechanics without needing to code. It still has some like coding logic to it, but you don't need to write code. You can make mechanics through a graph system. Node-based system, which is very nice for someone who doesn't know coding. So would recommend getting that, getting into Unreal if you want to mess around with rendering and or making a little game project for yourself, maybe. You know who I'm talking about when I say Zilla. Yes, Algot, right? So I might get that downloading. Hell yeah. 50 gigs. Takes up a lot of space, but I think it's worth it. Yes, that is correct. Hell yeah. I am not completely out of the loop. 50 gigabytes sounds accurate for that kind of software. Yep. The nice thing about Unity is that it's a lot smaller, but that's kind of it. Okay, I think I'm starting to feel finished with the general look of things. Maybe let me just do some more tweaks here and there. Probably overdoing it a bit right now. That's fine. Let's put it into Substance Designer and see how it looks. There we go. And then move it up a bit. 0. Then view. Put render image. And then image. Save as. Go up to Subdesigner, dirt, normal, save image, then we close that down, go out of this, we save. So how many people do we have collected in D&D Club, like in total? I counted 22 students. With you and me, we were 24. And there was one person that was interested who couldn't make it on Thursday. So 25 people total. So, wait, did I count that correctly? We have 8 in each of our groups. Like 8 players. We are 25 students total with 27 people. I shall lurk while watching a little series, which I am soon done with, sadly. Alright then, enjoy that, Henrik. I will be switching over to Substance Designer for now. To play around a bit with colors and stuff like that. New graph, substance graph, let's call it dirt path. Let's make a is it, yeah, material blend? No, material, what is it again? Base material, there we are. Change this, add all of these things. View in 3D. Let's put it into high res plane. Let's import our dirt import. But I'm very glad you ain't a player anymore, because then I can talk lore. Hell yeah. That is looking promising, actually. Very promising. Let's go to grayscale, input grayscale, and metallic. Let's just shove it right in there. Let's grab a grayish color, put that in. Need a gradient map first. Put that in, then there we go. For the roughness, I want it to be. I can probably use the same thing here. There we are. And height. Let me do a normal. Normal to height, high quality. Put that there. Relief balance. Ooh. Kind of wanted something like that. Normalize height. High quality. And then ambient occlusion. Oof. Height depth. Want very low height depth, I think. Maybe something like that. 16 samples. Use world units. Surface size. We've turned that off. Okay, so ambient occlusion. And then height. And then normal. can play around with that. Works. You know how the world is flooded, and a lot of the cities were submerged, but there was some people that knew that this flood was coming, so they set up an air bubble, which allowed them to survive under the water. So there is a city underwater, which still is alive. How they knew that this flood was coming was from getting to know it from a little man known as Sunken King, who now rules the city. Okay. Interesting, interesting. What if I go to materials, then do this, and there we go. Distillation factor. And a little distillation to that. Okay, let's add some color. Sunken King is someone who some of the players of the world have met. I have heard that name before. I'm fairly certain. So that's cool. That is very cool. It's a lot of repeated patterns, but I think that's fine. Kind of adds to it. Hey, Coley, how do I just make a normal Unity project and not one of the templates? I would have to open Unity Hub, which I do not have installed on this PC. Let me see. Do I have it installed over here? Unity. Yes, I do. Let me check. Projects. New. No editor installed. I apparently don't have... I have Unity Hub installed, but I don't have any versions of Unity installed. I'm fairly certain you should be able to like open an empty project somewhere. There should be something somewhere. But yeah, I don't have anything installed, so I can't check right now, unfortunately. The Sunken King is the name of my campaign right now. Okay, that's cool. Very cool, very cool. Is that a bit too... Is that normal? A bit too harsh, maybe? It might have been. Oh. That looks interesting, but not what I want though. Okay. So that's the ambient occlusion. Then we can shove that there. And then with this we can... Oh, whoops, no. Open this and have this be something like that. And this. Yeah, it might be making a little bit of noise. Ooh. Nah, definitely not. That might help me. A tangent, linear. But maybe I should copy this. I think I did it. I need to create an empty folder for it with two other empty folders named asset. Okay. Well done. Good thing that you found what you were looking for. Okay. That's actually looking pretty decent for now. I mean, that kind of looks like dirt, if you ask me. Let's take another normal to height. Let's make it a little more intense. Let's see, height intensity and relief balance. Something like that-ish. Ooh, actually, I need it to be OpenGL because Blender is OpenGL, if I'm not mistaken. That should change things a bit. Oh yeah, that looks more correct. Definitely looks more correct. Yeah. Appearing again, it just looks like the same as the past version I had. Okay, good. I'm glad that it's not too different then. Hope you can work with it. Enjoy your luck once again. Okay, let me take this and this and do something like that. Then we take a blend node. We take this, 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 and that. Hey! Starting to look like something. What if I take no interpolation? I think that might work out better. And 2% away from reaching plateau. Hell yeah. Well done, well done. Maybe I should make it a little less bright. Just a little bit brighter. Yeah, that's looking good. Fuck yeah. Let's put it on a different thing. Oh, not inner box, cylinder. Starting to look like dirt. Sphere. Maybe I should also add a bit of roughness then. We'll try to reach Diamond 3, highest rank in Diamond this season. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that. Oh. Ooh. Bit of muddy dirt. I like that. Playing high res. Oh. I do like that. Oh, that looks like dirt. Sure does. It might be a bit too strong. Just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Seems to got some water in it though. Yeah, I don't want it to be too watery. Just a little reflective. Just a little. Okay. Alright. It is time to make some pebbles and stuff like that. Rocks and pebbles. Oof. But we've got a good solid ground going. Hell yeah. Maybe I can add a little bit of metallic in it. Invert grayscale and see how that looks. Just a tiny bit from the height map. Yeah. Makes it look less like water now. Just a tiny bit more like that. Let's move that there. Take this, remove that. Let's make sure we see where all of these things are going. Maybe I should lower this and... No, never mind. This one should be here though, like that. Okay, move this further down, this over here, this there. That right there. Can remove this. Up that. Make a little thingy for that. Okay. Wonderful. Got my dirt. Got this. And let's hop back into Blender to sculpt some rocks and pebbles. Material sculpt. Ooh. Oh, don't forget to stretch. I've forgotten to turn off nightlight. Okie dokie. And we have achieved Plat 2 with 98% till Plat 3. Damn, nice. Well done. Congratulations. There we are. I do think I'm gonna go for a flat surface. Dirt mat, and then hide that, and then add a regular plane. There we are. And then I'm gonna add a... I really like the ranked rewards this season, therefore I play ranked racing a lot. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Gives me a lot of XP. Hell yeah. So, let's change to editing. Face. Let's extrude that, make that a bit smaller. Actually. Oh, no, never mind. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it like that. Maybe something more like this. Vertex. That might be a decent rough shape. Let me just do a little bit more. Yeah, that's a decent rough shape. Let's add a modifier, subdivision, simple. something like that. For now, let's play around with this now, sculpting. So I should turn off symmetry. I should increase strength. I should shade it smooth. I should honestly add more subdivisions. That's not the right thing. Subdivision surface. Simple. Few more. That should be good. Sculpting, then we go to scrape. Strength is the hardness maxed out. Radius. Let me assign shortcuts because they seem to get deleted every single time. Assign shortcut. There we go. Should probably change brush. A little bit more strength. There we are. Okay. Do I have max hardness? Yes, I have. Should increase the strength. Maybe not that much though. All right. I already read that. Plus, it gives me a lot of experience. Hell yeah. Does experience give you additional rewards for leveling up or something like that? Starting to get a stony shape. There we are. That's looking nice so far. You already read that too, but experience gives you stars that you can use in the battle pass. Okay, you get 5 stars every level up. Awesome. Well done. Keep at it. This is starting to look like a stone or a pebble or something. Let's give it some more subdivisions. Apply. I don't need to worry about the bottom. So I'll just oops. I'll ignore that for now. I'm level 29, closing in on 30. Fuck yeah. Is there a max level or anything? Or is that like the compendium level? Or battle pass, whatever. Ooh, time to use this brush maybe. Or this. Oh yeah. Just general wear and tear. I think this might be good. And then maybe this as well. The max level is technically 200 since you won't be getting any more rewards after that. Okay, it resets every season because it's your battle pass level. Alright, I see. Makes sense, makes sense. But if we're going after my count level, being how much I have leveled up in total, it is 1,250. Oof, oof. That is quite a bit. Now, but now I've gotten bored of Fortnite Rocket Racing, so now I'm gonna travel back in time and kill some tanks in War of Thunder. Hell yeah. Enjoy. Not liking how it's turning out. Plus there's this issue over here as well. Now tell me, should I use USA? Just go for Sweden. Gotta represent your homeland. Of course. What if I add another subdivision? That's not subdivision. Why did I add this? Why can I not remove it? What? Okay, there we are. I think I'm gonna start over with this rock thing. Cube. Wasn't happy with how it was turning out. Might as well just start over. Gonna try a little bit of a different approach. How do I merge objects again? Is it G or Control G for group? No. Join, Control J. Okay. Add modifier, remesh. There we are. And then subdivision. Another subdivision. There we go. Should be enough to play around with. Shade smooth. Sculpting. Alright. I might need to empty this this here file. Got a bit too much going on that's slowing it down a little bit, well, making it hiccup, I guess. I barely did anything, but we won. Well done. Well done. I think I've played War Thunder before, or at least a similar game. And yeah, I can relate. Sometimes I just feel like I did nothing, but my team won for me. I don't know. Feel like I am not getting. Oh well, maybe this might be a decent shape. But I'm also just starting off on the Swedish tanks, but I may go over to planes. Okay, which is when I got the most planes. Okie dokie. Starting to look like a pebble, I guess. Feel like it's a lot of effort for maybe not much payoff. Sculpting a pebble rock thing. Should probably add a bit more subdivisions. Apply. Problem with rocks is they're not like as round as this thing is. This kind of just looks like chewing gum. I think I'm gonna start over once again. And try a little different approach, or different shape maybe. about 1.5 hours until book club. Hell yeah. I will be live for another half an hour-ish. Won't be live for that much longer. Gonna end at 8 p.m. This is already fucked. I should do a remesh if I can. Very emotional now. The series had an amazing ending. That's wonderful to hear that you like the ending so much. Sharp, maybe. Yeah, let's do sharp. Or actually, maybe not. Let's stick to voxel, I guess. Yeah, okay. Subdivision surface, sample. There we are. Okie dokie. Smooth. Sculpt. Okay. Whoops. What did I just do? What was that? Oh. Brought on tear to your eye. Okay. Love it when shows can manage to get some emotion out of you. Okay, getting some decent shape now. I'm soon going to drop bombs on enemies out of this old Swedish bomber. Well, good luck with that. Good luck. Okay. Getting a decent shape. Let's add a subdivision modifier. And apply. Now the subdivision. I destroyed one base, but on my way to the second one I got shot down. Ah, that's a shame. Luck next time. Why is it lagging so much? It's only 1 million. It shouldn't be that bad. Non-uniform scale something. Okay. That might be why. It's really that rough to handle just 1 million, I guess. Jesus Christ. I don't have symmetry on. Doesn't feel like it should be this bad. All right, let's port this into Substance Designer and see how it looks and how it works. Sadly, we lost. That's a shame. That is a shame. All right. Okay. 0, and then you viewport image, save as, subdesigner, pebble test normal. Let's see if this is a good way to make some pebbles. But I gotta say, driving bombers are fun. I can imagine. Sounds like a fun thing. Dropping 50 kilogram bombs on people is a lot of fun. In-game. Let's save and close. And then we go to Subdesigner, we import our pebble. What you mean in game? Well, don't want to get yourself banned now, do you? From Twitch, that is. Oh, normal to high quality. That looks awful because we're on DirectX and not OpenGL. Normalize height. Why? Huh. Interesting. Why is it behaving like that though? Thought, Might need to do the height thing in Blender itself then. So maybe Hypershade. Did I not have a material for that? I thought I had. What? Is it on a... Wait. Material. Yeah, there it is. And gotta apply it to that as well. Okay, there we have it. And then 0, oh whoops, never mind, 0, view, view render port, and image, save as. Subdesigner. Where is that? Oh, I deleted it. Pebble test height. Okay. What if I... What if I took normal to height and then height to normal? Change this to OpenGL. Would they be the same? No. Far from it. Why? That's 1,000 centimeters. Okay. OpenGL. Okay. Relief balance. Height intensity. Normalize height. That makes it even worse. High. Normal to height. In GL, what would that look like? It's not identical, but is it close enough to be all right? Let me change this height to normal. Change that to OpenGL. Change. What is Stobo? So what if I just chuck it in there now? Okay, so that's just height data. And this has a little bit more than just height. Okay. And this is probably a better height to go off of for stuff like this. And Should just change everything to there. Oof. Maybe not everything. Normalize? No. What was it called again? I don't remember. Something levels. Auto levels. No. Okay, that is better. Right. I think this is better than what I had before. Okay. Back to where you were. There we are. Maybe even a little less over there. Time to bomb some tanks. Go ahead. With better armor now. Hell yeah. I don't think that auto levels thing does anything, so I'm just gonna remove that. This doesn't serve any purpose anymore, but this does. Okay. Now we got that, and then let's add the pebble height import. Tile, maybe? I don't remember. I'm gonna need to brush up a little bit on this part. Tile generators and stuff like that. Honestly, I don't remember all that well. But I did accomplish this. And it's a good start. It's looking like dirt so far. It's looking real nice, actually. I'm gonna have to refresh my brain on the whole tile thingamajig so I can spit out some pebbles and rocks all over this dirt. Much dirt indeed. But I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. It's been a very productive one. I'm liking the base dirt that I got here. But yeah, as I said, gonna need to refresh my brain on tile generators so I can take this little pebble and spread it all over the dirt. But yeah, let's see, who do we currently have alive? So we can maybe raid over to someone. Who is alive? Who is live? Devi is live. We could always raid Devi. Anyone else? Nah, let's just raid over to Devi. It's always a good place to raid over to. Spread that dirt. I absolutely will. What the hell? What have they done to the raid channel button? What? Excuse me? That's not what I want. Oh, fuck off. Please. Ah, sorry. Why have they... Twitch being weird? Always. How about I just type /raid and... Yeah. Brilliant Dreamers. Ooh. Love that. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Ira, and the 38 points of emotional damage. Let me just set up the stream here, since they've made it a bit more convoluted. There we go. Is that... Yes, that did indeed start up the raid. Alright. As Ira kindly is displaying there, that we have a few emotes, and well, we that did something. That did indeed do something. We have a raid message for those of you who are subbed, and for those of you that are not subbed. Feel free to grab one of the raid messages and put it into the chat of the person we're currently raiding. We're raiding over to Devi. She's a wonderful streamer who's currently playing Baldur's Gate 3. She's also doing a little charity thing. It's been going on throughout August. So let's go show her some love and support her cause. But yeah, thank you all so much for swinging by and sticking all the way till the end. It's been a wonderful stream. Got plenty of progress. Had plenty fun little chats. I'll be back on Tuesday, probably with Control. So be on the lookout for that. Have a wonderful start to your week. Bye-bye.